In this film, we are introducing fellow glass sellers and friends of the Worshipful company to the endeavours we support through our charity fund. You will see the amazing abilities of children and their teachers revealed through our Glass in Society projects, the brainchild of past master John Clark. Our Art Glass Awards grow stronger every year, fostering craftsmanship and beauty in the making and engraving of glass. Our Technology Awards have opened up the world of glass fibre and composite materials in the marine, automotive and aerospace industries to our company, and has led to our first corporate members, who now help to support our Glass in Society projects. We also provide scholarships. We help our armed forces to feel appreciated and make donations to many worthwhile charities in the City of London and elsewhere. I hope you will each turn your minds to ways in which you too can help our trustees in their dedicated work to raise funds for the benefit of society.
The Glass in Society initiative is responsible for over 20 projects, like this one at Ashmanner Technology School in Aldershot. Here, the glass sellers have funded a 2-year project in which students have created stained glass windows for the school lobby.
Ashmanner is particularly pleased to work with the glass sellers. We have a number of corporate partners as a technology specialist school, and the particular project we picked up in this case was to give our youngsters the opportunity to work with a new resistant material. We obviously work with wood, plastic, metal, and to be able to work with glass as well in a controlled environment was very important to us.
We used the actual stained glass project within Year 7 to develop their ideas and understandings of the use of line and the use of colour. The pupils had to design a series of images based on underwater, signs of the zodiac and circus.
Pupils also worked on panels for a series of attractive light boxes which illuminate the corridors of the school.
It also allowed them to develop skills of accuracy, dexterity with new tools that again they probably wouldn't get access to use.
Quite a few pupils were involved using the glass paints and producing the panels, and actually some pupils have had their designs produced.
The glass sellers were very, very supportive and enabled us to actually purchase the best tools, the best glass, providing the best choice possible.
The glass sellers' expertise was equally important. As glass sellers, what you have done is not only give young people an opportunity to develop their work in a new material, but also it's something they will take with them for the rest of their lives, and it's something where there can be a permanent record of the youngsters' work.
And younger children are getting involved in glass making too. At Bellevue Primary School near Birmingham, the children are getting ready to make a sculpture of handprints for this empty wall. They're going to the 300-year-old Dial Glassworks in Stourbridge to make their prints, and Liveryman Barbara Beedman is overseeing their work. Projects like this give young children a hands-on experience of the magic of glass making, and their faces are literally lit up by the process of seeing their creations come to life. In the heart of Manchester, on the site of the old Rolls-Royce factory, a primary school has been engaged in a project to create a sculpture for their reception area.
The children who took part in this project have done it as an extracurricular activity. It's extended their school day and given them something purposeful to do. I think it's helped the children in terms of developing their creative skills, their ability to design, to plan, to execute.
They don't tell you what to do, they just let you go off and do anything that you like.
They've used digital cameras, they've used the glitter guns, saws, ICT, the computers, the laminator, the printer, the photocopier.
What's going to happen is, this is going to be the middle, but it's going to be blown up, and then there's going to be glass over it.
The children will make a scaled model of the mobile, which will then be made full-size in glass by artists from Manchester University.
Working with an artist is a great experience for children also.
So what we're going to try and do now is to try to think about how we could make this out of glass, aren't we?
Yeah, in the glass maker, they can put the screen on the glass, and it's really pretty.
The project is a creative project, but there's lots of elements of the curriculum in it.
Ultimately, we'll have, I hope, a wonderful creation at the front of our school, so all visitors will actually see the children's work.
I think it's going to be very good when it's finished. It's amazing what we've produced in a few weeks.
The main part of the project is their understanding of the process of making a product.
The knock-on effect is that it's very good for their self-esteem. They feel they have made a contribution to the school environment, which they certainly will have done.
Not far away, at Green End School, the glass sellers provided the funds for a multimedia project which now welcomes visitors to the premises.
The school decided that the project they would focus on was to get the children to develop a DVD that would be used as a promotional on a plasma screen in the new building's entrance hall. The choice of this as a project was to do with looking at glass in a very modern context, so through fibre optics, through the use of a plasma screen, through the use of computers and technology, and where glass would fit into that. The school was in an area that would probably be designated as deprived, with children and their families with probably quite low aspirations in terms of jobs and employment. The interesting thing is, when talking to teachers who've been involved in the project, how much passion and commitment there has been, and not just what they've learned while doing it, but what's been left with them, so that they can be using that experience and those skills and that learning in their future teaching and working with young children.
Perhaps one day these young people will produce work of the standard seen at our Glass Sellers Awards. Through this kind of initiative, the glass sellers are keeping alive the tradition of real innovation, craftsmanship and design excellence in the glass-making and engraving industry. And these works have the power to inspire a new generation of glass artists. A dazzling array of superior glass sculptures was produced, and at the prize-giving exhibition, 3 prizes were awarded, the top one being a cheque for £5,000.
Earlier today, we charged the entries for the Glass Sellers Awards for this year. The overall standard is superb, and the winner is Richard Jackson.
Our most recent technology prize was awarded to Joe Vittoria for creating Mirabella 5, the world's largest single-masted yacht made of glass fibre and composite materials. As a result of our exposure to the composites industry, the Vosper Thornycroft Group, GKN, and the UK Sailing Academy have all agreed to become corporate associate members of the Glass Sellers Company. This led the trustees to our largest yet Glass in Society project, now in its 3rd year, covering some 14 schools on the Isle of Wight, which is a UK centre of excellence for composites. These schools put forward their best model boat designs from each school. These are judged by marine professionals, and prizes are presented by the master. The prizes for the Glass in Society competition included a day's sailing and powerboat experience provided by the UK Sailing Academy. What a wonderful reward for all their hard work. And just seeing these youngsters getting to grips with full-sized vessels, It's clear how much brighter their horizons are as a result of the experience. By gaining additional financial support from Rotary, VT Group, the Chamber of Commerce and Cheetah Marine, we began educational programs which have introduced hundreds of school children to modern glass technologies. Teachers from schools on the Isle of Wight, also a deprived area, took part to introduce their students to design and construction of boats using glass fibre. They visited the Vosper Thornycroft shipyard in Portsmouth and received expert training in glass fibre production. Having had a lot of fun learning the process, they took it back to their schools and taught eager pupils how to construct a model catamaran in glass fibre. Such a practical project is paving the way for craftsmen and women of the future to exercise their creativity in the many diverse new fields offered in glass. But the glass sellers' charitable work doesn't just help in the glass field. There's a long tradition of helping those less fortunate. In the East End of London, a stone's throw from London's financial centre at Canary Wharf, is Canning Town, a deprived borough undergoing massive urban redevelopment.
In the area we're now driving through, nothing will be left standing.
The Reverend Dave Wade of St Luke's Church is running a number of social projects in the area.
The glass sellers generously fund us to provide our parish assistant, who we can offer in really as a gift into the 3 projects that we've currently set up and run, which is Your Space E16, our counselling project, the Community Childcare project and Canning Town Outlook. That provision enables all of those 3 projects to engage with the needy groups which each of those works with.
My name is Carolina and I come from Colombia. I used to be a PA with a very, very good salary actually, and I was blind about the whole reality of people living in very difficult situations. One of the big problems that we face is isolation. People feel undervalued and feel they do not belong because either they do not manage the language or they come from different background. So actually having a project like the English project, we do not only offer English classes but also a space when they can receive kind of personalized attention to their needs. I also work with another project called Community Childcare. We offer childcare courses and training for people in the area. The idea is to move them from benefits to self-employment, and that's quite a big change for them because they feel confident, like they can do something for themselves now and also help their family income, and that changed the whole situation, not only for the person but also for the family and I guess for the whole area.
You, in many ways, as the glass sellers, give to us that we can give to them, which is time.
S-M, well done, that's it.
Back in the City of London, at the Glass Sellers Banquet at Mansion House, a guard of honour was provided by a bright young squad of cadets, supported by the Glass Sellers. Involving these young people as cadets is surely giving them a foundation which will always serve them well. Good luck to them. The company has also welcomed officers and crew from the submarine HMS Sceptre to our events, including the presentation of the Glass Sellers Tankard Award for Crewman of the Year.
As the new chairman of the trustees, I owe a great debt to my predecessor, Past Master Robert Thomas, to whom we dedicate this DVD as a memorial to his unceasing efforts to raise money for all our good causes. As Bishop John Wayne said at Robert's memorial service, we all
have a duty to carry on Robert's good work. I hope this film has shown that the modest funds we distribute, some £20,000 from investments, some £30,000 from donations, and £20,000 from corporate sponsors giving to our Glass in Society projects, are wisely spent. We aim to spread them equally between the city and its good causes, glass-related topics, and education. Clearly, there is so much more that we could do with your help, be it financial, in kind, or by volunteering to assist. Please be as generous as you can. Members of the Livery undertake to support the charity, and we're most grateful to all of you for your help. Thank you for watching.